For you, it's actually Friday the 13th NES. I believe this one is actually the US version. I don't believe, I mean, I know this is the US version. Really fast again, white and gold. This is an awesome game, even though it came from LJN, right? So here you go again. This is it. It was made in Japan. Check, it's actually in very good condition. This is a highly sought after game, very hard to get. NES F3 USA. Again, NES F3 USA. Always just check out the box. This is authentic. You can tell right away. This is not replicated. This is another video game that's actually from NES that's actually replicated a lot, just because of the value it has. But it's pretty straightforward. You can tell right away if you have an authentic one or not. So therefore, just look at the seal right away. This is the size. You can compare it to if you have yours. Like I always told people, I thought I had originals, and it turns out I didn't for many years. There's really not that much out there to tell you. But yes, so this is a booklet, the instruction. It's just a bent in the corners, but it's not that bad. Again, the US version, white and gold. I always check on the corner as well. You can see that they both match, and that's why it's important to have these little flaps. But they would go, I mean, they would basically be torn off just because overused. This is just cardboard, and people would throw them away. But this is actually the full, and they start off with 2 instead of 1. This is page number 3. So I just want to show you, just so you know, sometimes you're missing pages, or these, you know, they were misnumbered. Like the Ghostbuster one, that actually is not that's actually how it came. So just so you know, 6 and 7, 8 and 9. It shows you interiors. This shows you the counselors, because you can switch between counselors. Someone just basically said only Mark and Chris here, the only important ones. These are the villains you can encounter. Of course, Jason. Tells you how the 3 different maps you can work on. The power-ups. Really, the only important one here, just so you guys know, is the torch. That's the most important one. And of course, you can get the lighter right away just by killing the first couple of zombies in the beginning. It'll pop up. You just jump and get it. These are the strategies. This is a compliance, limited warranty. So, you know, the whole game here was to beat Jason. I believe you have to beat him 3 times to win, but you can look that up anywhere on YouTube, so I'm really not going to get into that. So that's how the booklet, instruction booklet looks like. This one actually came with an extra goodie as well, from LJN, right? They made the Rollin' Rocker. There's a couple of reviews on that, it doesn't work. They made the Karate Kid, Jaws, Gotcha, Roger Rabbit, which is actually not a bad game. They actually made Nightmare on Elm Street, which I will do a review on that as well. This is an okay game as well, you know, Town and Country Surf. It's a fun game, the NFL. So this is just an extra one, an extra thing that came with it, which is, you know, pretty great. In the back is just white, so you guys can see. And again, these didn't last the test of time, but this is actually pretty good condition. I might be thinking of framing it, or I might just leave it in there, but eventually I have to do something with it, because if I keep leaving it folded, it will wear away. It's not that great of material, as I said before in other videos. So I'll put that aside. Here's the manual, so you guys can look at it. That's the back. Jan, right? Copyright 1988. It's right here, 1988, right there. And then this is it. The motherboard, 1986, Nintendo. CN doesn't say UN or anything like that. It looks great. It doesn't look like it was played at all. Look at those pins, brand new. It's beautiful. I mean, it's actually beautiful. You could actually put this up on your wall. Really well done. Simple design, but really straightforward. Worked great. You can appreciate that as well. This is the cover of the front page, 1988, as you can read right here. It says NES F3 USA. Same thing it says here, NES F3 USA, and also on the little flaps here, as I showed you earlier in the video. NES F3 USA. This is the back cover. Again, this has to be pressed on. You'll see a little number here. It says, looks like a C5. It's very hard to read those, but you can feel it. So that's how the back look. This was made in Japan. The cartridge. So overall, I mean, this is how it's supposed to look. This is how, I'll get a little bit close up. so you guys know when you go buying for it, what to look for, how it's supposed to look. It's a classic, NES on board. I mean, looks great. I'm really surprised in the condition it is. Someone whoever had this didn't play it, but they really took care of it. Really simple. I mean, and again, like I always tell you guys, don't worry about taking it out. It's not going to devalue it at all. You have to do it nowadays because there's a lot of forgeries out there. I put it in. It's 3 screws really fast. You can do the middle first. Doesn't even have to be super tight. You'll feel it right away. Plastic, these things lasted, like I always say in the other videos, it's amazing how they were made and how the pins actually lasted this long. But yeah, this is Friday the 13th, one of the more sought after games out there, one of the most replicated also games out there because of the value. So you know what you're looking for. If again, you ever see anything that says don't open this sealed or whatever, that's not true. None of the NES games had that. That's just for you not to open. That should be a red flag right away. Just telling you that, hey, you know what, they don't want you to look inside because it's going to show you that it's not actually a game, it's a replicated game. So this basically what Friday 13 looks like. I already showed you the video. It looks inside. It came back in the black case. There's the one that comes with a Nintendo. I'll give you an example. Black case. This is fortunately came with a manual. So I will put this one here away, and I'll put actually the poster in there. So I was actually very lucky that they had the poster. Whoever had this really took care of it. Yeah, that's actually very good. And these plastic cases, I cannot recommend. If you're going to collect the cardboard covers, these do not cost you anything. I mean, you can buy, I would say buy a bundle. You save way more, and it's like comes out like less than $1 each. There's a lot of deals out there on this. It's worth it because it's just cardboard, and it really can get really ruined really fast, really easy. So there you go. So there you have it, guys. That's Friday 13. Please give a like to this video. Please let me know what you guys want. Please keep, subscribe. I mean, this is what I'm going to keep doing. I have a lot of games, but especially out there, I really want to start a forum, start you guys talking about this, compare your games to what I'm showing. There's a lot of, the big issues. Is it a US? Is it a UN version? United Nations, United Nations, European version. And basically just let me know what you guys think. This is something new. This is something so everybody can be informed, and most of all, it's to stop those forgeries and stop people really just selling and claiming that they're the originals, right? Or maybe they don't even know, and they always had it. So what happens? So it's maybe inform you a little bit more. But overall, it's a good, fun little game. It looks great condition. It had just a little watermark here and there, but it looks good. So keep on collecting and subscribe.